Real quick, just want to say this video is not intended for kids, as The Sims 4 is rated T14 and I use graphic mods.
She probably baked that pie, and that's not fair that you hate her pie.
Hello, Rose8767 here, bringing you an episode of The Sims 4 Eco Lifestyle.
You appease the gnome, give toy because you're a child, and that makes sense. You're gonna add the bugs because I needed to do that. Alright, so, apparently I don't need to feed them. That person just slipped for some reason. Is there like a mud puddle or something there? Because there shouldn't be. There definitely should not be. All right, so we got our bugs. Oh, those are interesting looking. Mighty. Oh, that's okay. So what are the bombarder beetles? They look interesting. Very interesting. All right. Well, we're gonna nurture them a bit after we make our food. We do have to decorate. We don't actually have anything to decorate, so we obviously decorate a little with fall stuff as is, but we need the decoration stuff, so I'm going to grab that decoration box. I don't know if this happened in a patch at some point, but like you used to be able to see the holiday items when you went here on the holiday. But I feel like after a certain point that in a patch, that just no longer was a thing, because you used to be able to go in here and just like go to specifically holiday items on the actual holiday, but apparently that's not a thing anymore. I don't know exactly what happened there. I think it's under here. Yeah, okay, there it is. So that's what I wanted. I'm gonna get the purple and yellow one, methinks. I'm just going to put that right there for right now. I'll worry about any other placements later. Also, we should definitely get the temperature thing. Yeah, I feel like what happened is after they added transpiration and off the grid, it just doesn't exist anymore, which is on the holidays, which is a little silly in my opinion, but whatever. All right, we're going to get the temperature thing because I didn't add that when I built this. Also, we should probably... Okay, there is a fire alarm, so I was all set there. I set myself up perfect for that, apparently, but I just forgot the temperature thing. Did I have a sprinkler system on the outside? Because that would be good to know, actually. Looks like I did not, but that's okay, because we have firefighters now. What else did I need? Oh, an umbrella thing would actually be nice, come to think of it. I think it's under here. Oh, wait, no, I'm under electronics. It's actually for some reason, it's under appliances. I believe it's under here. I meant to do miscellaneous before, but I did all. But yeah, it's under here. It's under appliances for some reason. Not sure why they did that. We could also probably use laundry. Laundry is a staple in The Sims, in my opinion. So that's the fun part about this funny thing about laundry. When laundry was chosen at the time, I was not happy as the gameplay item. I actually wanted the canning station or the nectar making station, because I thought nectar should have been included in Dine Out, and I was really annoyed that it wasn't. I was like, well, if we're going to get nectar and eco living style stuff pack, that's what I want. But then also I really wanted the canning station. What ended up happening is the community voted for laundry, and I was, as much as I like laundry now, at the time I was furious that we got laundry over a canning station. But now that laundry is actually in the game, I actually don't mind it that much. I actually think it's a pretty fun little thing, little realistic detail. The only reason I wasn't thrilled for laundry is when it was announced, is back when Sims Ambitions introduced laundry. I really hated laundry in The Sims 3 because unlike The Sims 4, when a Sim changed their clothes, if a laundry basket was not in that room, no matter what traits they had, it ended up on the floor. So to me, it was not worth the effort to have the moodlets to have clean clothes, because the Sims would be a slob and leave their laundry all over my house, and that bugs the crap out of me. So to me, that was not worth the laundry was not worth it for that, because I had to keep either having my Sims clean that stuff up or clean up after them myself, instead of, because it didn't end up immediately in the laundry basket, and that pissed me the hell off. I was very upset that EA at the time didn't make it that so that the laundry would had like the laundry needed to be put in and actually needed to be like in a laundry basket, and if you wanted your laundry not on the floor, you had to have a laundry basket in the room, and that just upset the hell out of me. I'm sorry. That's just why I hated laundry, and why I was not looking forward to laundry when they announced it in The Sims 4. When it initially came out, though, I was pretty damn psyched. I was pretty damn okay. Well, I wasn't psyched about it, but when I tried it, I actually liked it, and I liked that the laundry was smarter and didn't end up like on the floor, like how it did in the previous installment. That's what upset me the most. Is oh, hold on, I want to check this out. Oh, okay, I'm gonna keep that. That looks pretty cool. But yeah, that's what upset me the most about it, is that the Sims didn't put their laundry where it belonged by default. They would just kind of change, and it would just end up on the floor. Now, while that is a little more realistic, if a laundry basket isn't in the room, I didn't need the extra mess. I hated the extra mess. In my opinion, it was not a needed thing. It was not a necessary thing, and it was not a helpful thing, having that little bit of extra mess. All right, why don't you? Did you even appease the gnome? You were supposed to appease. First of all, take an umbrella. You can have what theme's fitting? Get the rainbow one. I feel like that's fitting for you. Where's the gnome? There's a gnome here. So why don't you? Oh, well, he's gone. Where'd he go? They all went over here, apparently. Okay, why don't you do the swimmer one, and then appease the gnome with the toy. I feel like he'd like. I feel like that's what a child would think a gnome would like, as by default. So hopefully he likes it. Okay, good. He likes it. So we got an extra gnome. So I'm gonna go ahead and appease the gnome. What would you give? I feel like you would give them a pie, because you're so good at cooking. I feel like because she's so good at cooking, that's one of the things she would do. She would give them a pie. Why don't you I'll do that later. It's just nurturing. It's fine. You do need to be thankful, though. So, because children don't need to be thankful, but you do, as an adult. Where's their mailbox again? Okay, the mailbox is not on this side. So it must be... We do have a mailbox, right? Cooking level 8. Yeah, okay, there it is. I must have passed it by accident without even realizing. So let me see. I think you can... Yeah, send thank you card. Thankfully for that. We're going to send it to, specifically, a family member. Who should we send it to? Who's this blonde person that's dead? Like, seriously. Let's send it to... we could send it to, obviously, one of our family that's deceased, but I'm going to send it to... let's send it to Thaddeus. He's like... I think he... Was he your twin? Come to think of it, was Thaddeus your twin? No, I think Thaddeus was born after you in the 100 Hang Baby Challenge. But he wasn't actually your twin. You were like a child when he was born, because not Panda. Because Ariel, well, she probably baked that pie, and that's not fair that you hate her pie. Being a good cook, she probably baked that, so... Alright, call family to meal. Our party doesn't start for a while, so I'm gonna have to store that in the fridge after you... let's not call family to meal. You're not even that hungry. I'm gonna store that in the fridge so it doesn't go bad. When the party starts, I'll invite people over to, do that. Did you send the thank you card? Did you not send the thank you card? Oh, I guess you got struck by lightning. Alright, send thank you card. Send a thank you card to... Who did I say? I don't even know. I think I said Thaddeus. Let's just do it to Thaddeus. Send a thank you card. Alright, well, you know what? You're not... Oh, well, he disappeared. Well, he didn't go far, so I'm just gonna sell you. I'm just gonna sell you. Bye. I don't have to... I'm not dealing with that right now. Did you fix the TV already? Well, that was fast, girl. Right, well, she apparently got some food stuff in her inventory. Could you stop that? Good. Alright, why don't you clean that up instead of getting milk for some reason? Alright, why don't you, my dear, there's a lovely thing over here. Why don't you harvest soybeans and then harvest soy wax? And then you do need social. The party starts at 12, but you got some time before that. So, also, we haven't decorated, so I should probably do that. Where did I put it again? I think I put it on this side. All right, so let's go ahead. Should I put the effort? I'm just gonna do that for now. I don't really mind. There we go. Okay, so we didn't win the lottery. I never win the lottery in this game. I've never won it. Alright, is this full? Cool. Let's, apparently Kurt is here and we can dive for deals with him. Let's dive for ingredients. Let's dive for deals. I'm worried about bonding with flies because that can kill you. So, dive for deals. Dive for ingredients. Dive for deals. Dive for ingredients. Ingredients. And deals. That should be enough. Thankfully, she is a freakin', so she'll enjoy that. What can you do in the meantime? Can you open this? No, of course you can't. Why would you be able to open that? She's gonna watch TV. That's good. We're getting some bits and pieces from that. Okay. Why can't you? Because it's empty. Alright, well then bond with... Okay, well, I guess it's empty, so why don't you bond with the flies, I guess. Let's try bonding with the flies. See if that does any... Apparently it was empty. House party's almost there. I swear to God, if you die, I'm gonna be so upset. No, I'll pass. House party is already... Oh, well, please don't die now. Right, so that failed. Who is Kurt, and why can I do things with him? He's here? Where is he? Apparently he's here. Oh, he's right there. Well, that makes sense. Why I could do things with him. Alright, well, that ultimately failed. The party starts soon, though. So we'll get her social up that way. I guess we'll appease the last gnome. Oh, Kurt, he came all the way to my house, apparently. Alright, well, you like my pie. Well, you like my pie, because the other one didn't like my pie, so that's why he got sold. Also, let's turn... it's not cold out, so... Oh, no. Okay, good. He likes pie. Good to know. Good to know. What is this? Lucky find. What did you find? Oh, you found the... Apparently... Okay, you got pears from that. You found the dye. Did you find anything else, per se? No? Just the dye? Got it. Just the dye you found. Alright, the party starts soon. I guess... Oh, there we go. Party's there. Alright, so let's go ahead. Let's bring out the... We made tofurkey dinner, so let's bring out the tofurkey dinner. She's changed into her party wear. There we go. Tofurkey dinner. We'll wait for everybody to arrive. Is everybody here? Is anybody even here? Are they all... Are any of them here? Did they spawn not at our front door? Oh, did it lag? I can't spin it. Oh yeah, it's lagging. Okay, well, that sucked. You're not a family. You're not them. Did they, like, spawn, like, all the way over here or something? Wait, pause. Did they, like, spawn, like, all the way over here or something? No? No? Okay, so they didn't spawn in a weird spot. They're just not here. We definitely invited family. Okay, what's your problem? Hey, girl! Use the toilet then. What's the other thing? Compost to insect... Oh, we'll worry about that later. Just use the toilet. What are you doing? You're gonna cook, apparently. Okay, I mean, you do you. She's angry because... Oh, there the family is. Where were you guys a second ago? Alright, well, let's call ahead and call the family meal. Where you go? What were you even doing? We're going to make fish and chips. Why don't you call family to meal instead? Call everybody to the, tofurkey dinner. Where it's Harvest Fest, we made tofurkey dinner. Oh yeah, I forgot she had a piercing in this look. Did she? I think it's the only look she has a piercing. I know she used to have piercings in the 100 Babe Challenge. And I think I took them all out, all of the, the facial piercings out. But it looks like I left them in this look. Which is fine, it's her party wear. She can express herself a little in her party wear. Alright, it looks like some people are just hanging out the door. They are here, though. Did you just steal my Harvestables? Please tell me. That's a thing now. I don't know why, but ever since Eco Living stuff, people will just take the Harvestables in your when they come to your house. So if he stole my Harvestables, I'm going to be very upset. Because I need those. I got rid of all my other soybeans. Though I did pick some up from the plant outside, so... And I do have pears now, but I can't grow them because I don't really have a place to grow them. I mean, I technically have these areas by the bushes that I can technically grow things. Especially if I move... this thing, the water thing, I probably can grow some plants in here. Because that's kind of taking up the room right now. So what if I move this, I don't want to put it right in front of the stairs. So if I move this right here, I should be able to plant some trees and stuff in here. Technically also do it in here, especially if I move this thing. If I move this right next to the line and I remove some of these. I'll leave the trees for right now, but if I ever plant in there, that could always be a thing. Especially because it just looks like a dirt patch when the world because the trees disappear. But we could always remove those trees and plant an actual garden. Alright, everybody's showing up. Are you gonna grab a food or are you gonna go some weird place? Alright, let's grab some of those plants. Right, you should probably talk to people while you're at the table. Just saying, people don't just like sit at the table and eat things. They also talk to people when they're at the table. So what can you do? I guess be thankful to your brother. He is your brother, I believe. You should be. Because your mother was Ariel and his mother is Ariel. So yeah, they should be brother. They should be siblings. It'd be weird if they weren't siblings. Cheer up, parent. Definitely not your parent, but okay, cheer up, parent apparently is a thing. Definitely not your parent, but he's definitely not your dad. I don't know why it says cheer up, parent instead of like cheer up, sibling, but hey, game's gonna do what game's gonna do. Let's go ahead and give family advice because he is family. As soon as it cooperates. And then, what else can we do? I guess enthuse about city planning. And then maybe talk to Thaddeus a bit. He is still a teen, which isn't, our queue is full, so we'll do that in a second. You're eating right now. Why don't you talk to your uncle a bit? You don't even know your uncle. That's the sad part. You don't even know your uncle. But then again, you never actually were introduced to him. This is the first time you'd be interacting with him. So why don't you friendly introduction to your uncle? This is the first time you've ever met him. Considering you never lived with him, you never interacted with him, and you were born after we moved out of his place, so or out of Ariel's place, and I think technically Bonjo and Thaddeus lived there. Obviously Thaddeus is still a teen, and Bonjo I believe is married and has kids, but the kids aren't actually his kids; they're his stepkids. So, also who's this toddler? Did I invite you? Oh, oh, I did invite you. I didn't realize you were in toddler when I invited you. Interesting. Okay, so good to know. The Joanna, who is his daughter and Kavika's daughter, is actually a toddler, and I didn't realize that. So, I guess you should meet him. You should definitely meet Bonjo. The main people you should meet are your uncles, but technically he is your uncle by marriage, but you should definitely meet your uncles, by blood at the very least. All right, cool. Apparently you didn't finish your food before doing that, which is weird. And neither did he, come to think of it. Oh, because they had to stand up for this, apparently. See, it should have told me. It should have told me that I had to move to do that. I don't know if that's a thing that it just doesn't do that anymore, but it used to tell you if you had to move to like do these things. All right, why don't we hug lovingly? Obviously, we need to move, so let's gossip a bit. She's feeling angry, so can we complain about problems? Because that would be helpful to you. Alright, I guess rant and rave would be helpful to you. I thought complain about problems would be a thing for anger, but apparently not. So let's rant and rave. And then actually get to know is there, so I don't know if we know all his traits, so let's get to know him. I mean, we didn't live with him for very long. We were a child when he was a teen, and then we grew up because of the 100 Baby Challenge, and she didn't really get a childhood. And then she kind of, started that, so let's also give repair tips, because we're pretty good at repairs. Alright, well, nobody else is eating this, so I'm going to put that in the fridge. Apparently, that's a thing. You can check now if turkey dinner is still fresh. I'm assuming, or if food is still fresh. I think that comes with the freegan trait, though. Probably does, though they didn't have any real indication to say that. Interview, I guess, about utilities, because that'll help with our career. Right, why don't you do me a favor, little girl, and clean up the dishes? Alright, how many of your relatives did you meet? You met... When did you meet this guy? He shouldn't even be here, I don't think. But you did not meet Ben, so you need to meet Ben. I don't know how you met that guy, though. I feel like he shouldn't even be here. I'm pretty sure I didn't invite him, so... Let's introduce yourselves to this. So Foxtrot, I don't know how many of you have seen my 100 Baby Challenge where I'm currently at, but in that Foxtrot is deceased, and the lore with her ended there. Because this is a different timeline, she is still alive. So is Kafika is too. Kafika didn't die in that one though, so in that series, well, she did, but she was revived. So she technically. Okay, why won't it let you introduce? Why can't she introduce herself to Ben? Why is it not letting me do that? Friendly introduction to him, please. I'm trying to introduce you to him. It's not like it's a request, it's an actual, you have to do it. And now she canceled out, cleaning up the plate to entering a phase. Well, that sucks. What's your phase right now? Eliora is going through her phase. She will pick up any instrument at any chance she gets very often, yell often, and turn on music to loud. Okay, well, that sucks for you, girl. I'll have to look at that. Are you even eating this? Cool, you are. Alright, now that you know them, where did Kafika go, come to think of it? Because you should definitely know your Aunt Kafika. Where is even Kavika? Okay, they're in here. You should probably, come to think of it, know your cousin, since it's the only cousin apparently we know it all of all the cousins we should have. This is the only one we knew enough to invite to the party. So I should definitely go around to where I know my family members live and introduce myself. You're just up here by the dollhouse, being a weirdo apparently. I don't even know what you're doing. You're just randomly up here by the dollhouse being a weirdo. Alright, well, I guess introduce yourself to her. You definitely need to introduce yourself, though, to your other family members, because apparently you don't know Esmeralda, so you definitely need to know... Was it Esmeralda or Esmeralda? I think it was Esmeralda. So we need to meet Esmeralda. I'm just going to clean up all these. Why don't you, how close are you? Okay, that's pretty close to Thaddeus. You're you're pretty close to him. Pretty close. Pretty close. I think it's just Bonjo. It looks like you're not close to. Oh no, you're pretty close. Okay, you're not very close to your I guess brother-in-law. So we should probably. Oh, it's apparently Spooky Scary Skeletons displaying. Alright, why don't you get to know your brother-in-law a bit. So get to know him. And then just get to know twice, because I feel like you don't even know any of his traits, come to think of it. So why don't you get to know twice? Because I feel like we don't even know any of his traits, like, at all. Come to think of it, how many... We know that she's a dog lover, that's it. Did she have custom traits? I can't even remember, because I know a lot of the custom traits I have don't even appear in that thing. Some of them do, some of them don't. I don't know. I guess there's a way to make them appear, and some people know how to do it when they make custom traits, and some people don't. I guess discuss interests, because we barely know him. Alright, so old man just decided to break it down, apparently. Alright, and then, let's, give parenting tips. I know he's an elder, and he's probably done this a while at this point, but he has a toddler, and he's an elder, so maybe maybe he needs some parenting tips. And then maybe, he's stressed, so let's go ahead and discuss stress mood with him. Where's that? I saw that earlier. Okay, discuss stress mood. Because apparently he's tense. I wonder why. Like, is he like hate children or something, and he just kind of got roped into having kids, or is there something else bothering him? Okay, so he's mean. Good to know. All right. You have a heartfelt compliment. Oh yeah, he definitely sounds angry. How long have I been going actually for a recording? I have to think of it. Oh god, have I really been going for an hour? Well, I'm definitely gonna have to cut this down. Well, then I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna end this one here, guys. I love you all, my beautiful lovelies, and I will see you all in the next one. Be sure to like and subscribe for more, and I shall see you soon. Bye!